as the tendrils lash out and kind of stun them in the head, I'm going to fly back to about here, and using my bonus action, I'm going to exhale my breath attack. So this shadowy plume of what kind of damage is it? It's
force damage.
I think it's force.
yeah, so this shadowy force exhales from my demonic form. I'm going to miss Reaper, but I'm going to hit
Hei, Siri.
2 of them.
Kjør til bankplassen, parkering.
Jeg har problemer med tilkoblingen. Prøv igjen senere.
Miss Reaper, but I'm going to hit 2 of them.
Okay, so saves from both.
Hei, Siri. Kjør til bankplassen, parkering.
Jeg fant ingen steder som passer med forespørselen.
So saves from both.
Jeg var der i går, og den dumme kjæring.
Okay, so
This is not. Does this count as a spell?
yeah, it would be because it's caused by a spell. You gain the ability.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
So the demon, what type of save is this?
This is a dexterity saving throw, and the one creature still has disadvantage.
Bankplassen P-hus, da.
Gets a 25 on its save.
Yeah, cool.
And the Eldritch gets a 19 on its save.
Okay, all right.
Do they still
cool.
take half damage on a?
They do still take half damage.
Okay.
So that is going to be. Well, it's half of 30, so 15 damage each.
All right. Both of them have been quite wounded, but neither are yet bloody. But lots of damage on the board.
All right, and I hover in the air and let out a demonic roar.
How many of the horrible bodies were destroyed in the breath weapon?
Was it a line or a cone, Sebastian?
It is a cone, I believe.
It would have wiped out a whole bunch in that case. Yeah.
Kill those zombies.
Okay. So, all right. The Eldritch Mutant, still under the effects of the mind whip. So it is, it's going to have to choose whether it gets a move, an action, a bonus action, or it gets only one of the 3.
Yeah.
Okay. And they both failed. Okay. So it can't take a reaction either. So what it's going to do, with its turn, is it hovers in the air and it begins to cast a spell, and it makes the shape of a sphere with its hands, and you just hear this light popping noise in the air, but nothing else.
Counterspell.
You're gonna counterspell?
Yes.
Okay. With what level spell slot?
That's a good question. There's asking the real questions. Oh my god, what can I do? I'm going to use a 4th level spell slot.
Okay, roll it. Roll it to see if you counter the spell.
Does adding it to 4th level add anything if I still have to roll it?
No, it doesn't.
Well, it's too late. I said I was going to do it. Okay. Am I just rolling? It's been a while since I've done this.
Yep, you just add your charisma modifier, and you just have to beat the level of the spell that it's casting.
Ooh, okay. I got a 22.
Okay, so whatever spell it was casting did not happen.
That was clutch.
Okay, so it is stuck in place. Other creature, on the other hand, the demon. Well, it does not have any reach. It does have a ranged attack, which Sebastian, it is going to use its glare on you, Pluto. And Pluto, I need a charisma saving throw.
Lucky for you, I lost more of my charisma, my precious charisma, due to being bit by something earlier. So charisma saving throw?
Yeah.
Cool. Ooh, I get a 15 with that -2, so 17 turns into a 15.
So you needed a 16.
Oh.
So the minus
Can I
from
lucky?
earlier actually. Yeah, you can lucky it.
Let's just see what happens. So what I need an 18.
You need a 16.
I
But you need to roll
an
18 on the die.
Roll an 18
Yeah.
18,
or
19,
higher.
20.
You could do it. That's like no problem, right?
Yeah, 15%.
You're Pluto Jackson. Oh.
I get a good old.
No.
I get a 5.
Okay.
So it turns into a 3.
The creature begins eating a small piece of your soul. It gets sucked out of your body. And you take 24 points of necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum is reduced by 20.
Hey, that's my soul.
Pluto's eyes begin to drain from their color. It becomes sort of transparent, like a milky white, and you can see his strength, like his muscles starting to deplete. And you can see like a bit of them start to lose some of their splendor.
Well, with that, locked in place by the mind whip, they're not doing too much moving. So, Veo, it is your turn. You're stunned, so I'm going to need a roll to snap out the stun.
Come on.
14?
I'm sorry.
Well, we're going up. At least.
Yeah.
Roll.
Moving up. Also, Pluto, it is your turn in that case.
I'm recently stunned. I'm slow to pick up Ignatius off the floor. I can feel the strength leaving, like it's heavier than normal. Like there's something, like my legs are just not quite with me, but then I make eye contact with the tentacle creature as I slowly begin to make my way towards him and speed up and go back
understood, my friend. You tore a piece of my life force out of me.
So close. Like a 33 to hit.
Ugh.
Almost critting, but another 30 damage.
Alright. It barely survives your vicious onslaught. Survive it does.
Let me just quickly see, because if it's still alive, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do distracting strike.
Okay.
So on its last attack, it's got extra. Let's see if this kills it. Oh, 1 damage.
Not enough, I'm afraid.
Darn it. But the next attack against it is with advantage.
Okay.
Sebastian.
Sebastian, it is your turn.
Reaper's gonna circle around.
Okay.
So Reaper kind of pops into the Shadow Realm and pops back out on the other side. And you know what? I'm going to... Reaper's gonna bite it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reaper gets wait, I guess double advantage.
Now that it's back to your turn, it can actually take it. It can actually take reactions again. I'm going to use one of my new spells. Yes, as a reaction. I am going to vanish to the space between worlds.
Get back here.
Can I counterspell?
You can try. Let's just double check what level is vanish to the space between
Well,
worlds.
did you use counterspell? There's a
It is now my turn again.
Oh, right now.
So
Yes, so yeah, it would be back. Did we make vanish to the space between
Reaction.
I think our playtest feedback is that it should be a higher level spell.
but we aren't done playtesting, so what is it currently?
What is it currently? It is currently a 2nd level spell. Yeah.
Well, it's countered.
Okay. Alright, I think I might be stuck here.
So as it starts to tear open the fabric, Dean Bastion, Sebastian the demon reaches out his claw and goes no and closes the rift. And then he points a finger at the creature and Reaper jumps out of the shadows and attacks him with advantage. Getting a 19 to hit
That's a hit.
for 12 damage.
I believe Reaper gets its prey.
Reaper grabs the creature, and the portal that Reaper comes out of opens back up on the floor, and in a weird sort of eldritch scream, the creature gets dragged into Reaper's domain.
Yes.
Does Reaper
And with a
disappear
pause.
after the creature is destroyed?
Yes. And then I'm going to exhale my breath attack as a bonus action, avoiding Pluto.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Magic resistance gives me a natural 20 on my save. So I get a 27 on my dex save.
You're still going to take half damage, and you're going to like it.
Jeez Louise.
Lucky for you, this is a terrible roll. You know what? I'm going to use Empowered Spell to re-roll.
You know what I love? There's
5 of
certain
those
features
dice.
where you know what happened, and anytime Sebastian uses empowered spell, it's because I feel like he rolled poorly. I mean, it makes sense, but it's just funny to hear. I'm gonna use an empowered spell. Is that bad, man?
It's still only a 24, so half of that, 12.
Well,
Okay. doing the thing an action or a bonus action?
Bonus action.
Is commanding Reaper an action or a bonus action?
That's a great question. On its turn, it can move towards the target.
Summoning it.
Oh, as a bonus action, you spend 3 sorcery points to magically summon the hound. But once it's summoned, on its turn, it moves towards its target.
And it just attacks without requiring any action from you?
On its turn, it can move only towards its target by the most direct route. It can use its action only to attack its target. The hound can make opportunity attacks, but only against the target. Yeah, there's nothing about me having to use anything other after it's
sweet.
summoned.
Yeah, then sweet.
I think we just don't roll initiative for it, right? It just
Yeah.
goes on your turn.
Yeah.
I think that's
His
the
own
only-
dog.
Oh yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, so yeah, I do take a little bit of damage from it. And then, what do you want to do with your action?
Did I not use my action? I guess I counterspelled Reapered. Oh,
You still got a full
Breath attack.
action.
wow. Because I counterspelled, can I not cast a full spell, or is that... No, that doesn't apply here. I can cast a full spell. Oh boy, I did not come prepared for this. Let's go ahead and Mind Whip it again. The tendril lashes out.
Alrighty.
Overall.
It's gonna be a 20 on the saving throw. There, Mind Whip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You only take half damage and suffer none of the other spell's effects. That's fair. I tried.
Hey Joe.
11 damage. Or half of 11.
Joe, how are you looking on hit points then, buddy?
Okay,
Are you
let me
bloodied?
update it. Oh yeah. And that's even with a 24 hit point reduction to my maximum. I'm still bloodied. Even with that.
Alrighty.
Yep. Yeah, it should be updated in roll 20. Sitting at a solid 39.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna start making some attacks with this guy. This demon there, Joe, is gonna come and bite you.
No.
Getting a 25 to hit.
Yep.
So this thing's bite does 5d12 necrotic damage.
I don't know if I can.
They could all be one. They could all be one. Yeah.
Damage, Joe. No, not smile. That's awesome. No, not smile. That's awesome.
5 damage.
42 necrotic damage.
Oh, that takes me out.
With a single bite, and it drinks deeply of your soul, and then it lunges at Sebastian to claw you, Sebastian.
Pluto collapses. Pluto collapses.
Sebastian, I'm gonna get a 27 to hit.
Oh man, shield's not going to do much there.
And the claw, the claw also does a bunch of d10 damage.
Fly, Sebastian, fly.
I am flying. Pluto,
It
no!
flies too.
Sebastian, you're gonna take 35 force damage,
Yikes.
and it's gonna use its soul-stealing gaze on
I don't have a soul.
you. Well,
Actually, someone else has your soul.
Make a
So your soul's
charisma-
still getting damaged.
make a charisma saving throw.
Yeah, you still have it, but someone else owns it. That's a good one.
It's not yours after you die.
Alright, 21.
Okay, so you don't take 25 necrotic damage.
No?
Oh, and it's not even on. You just take that one and a half. All right. Yeah, and you see the shadowy demon tantalizingly trying to draw out your soul to devour it's like, yeah, maybe you don't have that much of a soul to devour.
Foolish demon. There's no soul for you here.
All right, Veo, are you gonna snap out of the stun?
Go, Garrett. 16.
You are not stunned.
I thought I didn't make it.
But that is your turn. Pluto,
You just hear behind the
death saving throw there, Pluto.
This is where boys become men, courage reigns supreme, and I roll up 5.
It's one failed death save.
You gotta believe it. Pluto twitches. You can see him muttering something to himself, and he's in some kind of like mini coma, and then he twitches, and then he just stays there.
Okay,
Seems like he's trying to amp himself up.
Sebastian, over to you, buddy.
All right. I'm going to first just
This menacing demon, as you, it says, once you are unconscious on the ground, I will devour the souls of you and your friends, and you will face a torment of agony in my belly. Belly.
Yeah, about that. And I'm going to, you know what? Let's go for one last mind web.
Okay,
Let's see how he rolls. I know he has advantage, but
natural 20 advantage.
well, half of 14.
7 damage.
7 damage. And another saving throw against my breath attack.
Alright. 25 on the saving throw. Your feeble magic, mortal, will do nothing to me.
We'll see. We'll see. I just rolled really well. So, half of 39.
That does leave it bloodied.
Nice job.
Yeah, that was one of the highest. Those were all 6s, 7s, and 8s.
How are you looking there, Sebastian?
I'm fine. I'm at 58. I'm good.
Comes.
I gotta mark off these spell slots and whatnot. I'm burning through them, but I'm keeping this fight real.
No tomorrow.
The demon brings its claw down upon you, Sebastian, getting a 15 to hit.
I cast shield as a shadowy, shimmering force appears in front of me.
It rears back with a bite, getting a 20 to hit.
It gets me on the other
The
side.
bite shatters through the shield like glass breaking your magic. 5d12 damage.
We're okay. We're all right.
5d12.
20, 32,
Mm-hmm.
38, plus 6, so 44 necrotic damage.
I'm fine.
It
Yeah.
bites into your neck, and its eyes glare into yours. Make a charisma saving throw.
Ha, fool. Charisma. That's going to be a 24.
Okay, you don't have your soul sucked out.
I glare back at him, and I'm like, we talked about this, demon.
Okay, Veo, it is finally your turn.
Alright, I am going to do a little dash on my bonus action to get me over to Pluto because I sit up from being stunned, and I see he's on the ground. So I make my way over to him and I shove a potion in his mouth. Pluto, do you have potions on you?
I have one superior.
Oh, do you want a superior? I can shove a superior if you want it. Or I have greater.
I have one superior that you can jam in me.
Alright, I see it on your belt. I grab it, you jam it in your mouth.
Alrighty. Pluto, you're back up.
Go into it.
That's
On
40, right?
Yeah. On the lookout position.
Is it Pluto's turn?
That's Veo's action to feed you a potion, so yeah, it is your turn, Pluto.
The demon, all it hears is the sliding of steel against the cold.
Well, I am now in the parking space, so I will lose connection. So I will see you guys later. God damn, this place gets filled up pretty fast.